Bye. Hello, everybody. This is Gaelynn Lea back for another edition of Sunday afternoon meditation music. I am gonna be doing some original songs and some fiddle tunes. Hi, Bartek. Hi, parents. Hello, Barry. Also, your parents, Monica and Eamon. That's pretty cool that you had your parents watching too. I'm very excited to be back. I've been enjoying these shows a lot. Just a couple little announcements is next. Oh, hi, Paula and Jeff. Yay, everybody's back. And Tina, thanks for coming to listen. So basically, I have a couple little announcements. I've decided to do these shows every single week at this time, 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Um, on through at least the month of June. So all the way through June 28th, I have them scheduled. So feel free to tell your friends. And the website, my website is violinscratches.com, and I will have a link to that upcoming live stream on my website every single week. So it should be easy to find right on the homepage, violinscratches.com. Trying to spread the word so people can tune in if they want to. And then we're also making some upgrades. We're getting better internet on May 6th so that hopefully the live streams can be better quality. And then also getting a little upgraded camera and a sound device interface. So hopefully we can make these even better every week as we go. It's been a learning curve for sure, as you probably can imagine, not planning to do exclusively online events has really shifted my focus. So I wasn't really ready to do it when I started, but now we're kind of learning as we go. So I am going to play for you. I think I'm going to start out with a song called Watch the World Unfold, and then I'll do some instrumental improvisation. And if anyone wants to think while I'm playing of a theme, so what I really like to do is play an improvisational piece that's totally um, in the moment that I create real time. To play one of those pieces based on a theme that you give me. So while I'm playing this tune, if you can think of a theme for the next one, let me know. So I will be right back. Here we go. Also, if you notice any sound issues, I'll do my best to fix them in real time. But as I said, we're working towards getting better equipment. Hi, Sarah. My friend Sarah's on here too. It's pretty cool to have people you recognize tuning in. So here we go. Pushing up through the dirt just like a seed, but you're never quite a flower. You feel more just like a weed. Driving through. You wanna know where you are going, but the windshield's always dirty, and you never get to see what makes you think that you'll ever get there. What makes you think you deserve to know? Who are you really? Are you so important? Take a look around. and watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Need advice, need advice. You have no clue what you're doing. Moral compass it is spinning, an identity unhinged. Where to turn, where to turn? There's so many opinions, and they're all a little different. And the outlook's getting dim. What makes you think that you'll ever get there? What makes you think you deserve to know? Who are you really? Are you so important? Take a look around and watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Pushing up through the dirt just like a seed, but you're never quite a flower. You feel more just like a weed. So there you go. That's Watch the World Unfold. If any of you were tuning in before that song started, if you have any ideas of anything that I should do a theme for improvisation, this would be a good time to let me know. If there's anything you want me to play, I like to do seasons, such as spring or fall or winter, based on a season. That's pretty fun to do. Type of weather, an animal. All of these things are fun to improv too. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Still struggling with this weird pink bow hair. Probably shouldn't have gotten it, but I couldn't resist the awesome color. But I'll figure it out eventually. Learning things every day. So, spring, let's see. I'll do a spring improvisation then. We'll see how it goes. This is a improv called Spring. Oh, haha. It would help if the looping pedal was on. Here we go. So. Okay, so that is spring improvisation. They're always a little different. I think I've done spring every week, but they're never quite the same, of course, because that's what improv is all about. Um, so windy today. So wind, I had some suggestions for wind, rushing water, splashing waves. I think I'm gonna do a wavy Lake Superior. There's a carving of Lake Superior in the background of our wall. You should be able to see that. That's Lake Superior. We're on the very tip of Lake Superior in Duluth, Minnesota. That's where we are right now. And then you should be able to see the bird feeder. I don't know if you can actually see the little birds flying up, but they come every couple of seconds. It's mostly chickadees that are obsessed with our bird feeder right now. So cool. Well, thank you for listening so far. Um, and yeah, and eventually we'll be back together in real life. But right now, just doing what we can to keep connected on the internet. So here we go. This is Lake Superior Waves. First, I'm going to test out the strings. Try to get the balance of rosin right. This is called synthetic bow hair. It's not real horsehair, obviously. I like to say it's unicorn hair, but because it's pink, but actually it's synthetic. And I've been trying to figure out how to work with it because it's very different than bow hair. It takes a different amount of rosin, so it's kind of been driving me batty. But I'm getting used to it, I think. So I'm gonna check it out really quick, and then I'm gonna start Lake Superior Waves. That will work for this one. Gotta keep figuring it out. So here we go. There you go. So that is Lake Superior Waves. I don't know if anyone resonated with that, but that is how I interpret the waves. So, yeah. So let's see. You can actually hear the chickadees, Barry? I wonder. We have all our windows closed because there's a guy next door that's been using a chainsaw a lot. So we didn't think that that would be a good use. So, anyway, so that is the interpretation of Lake Superior. I think I'll do another singing song now and then another improvisation later. I'm going to do Let It Go, which is off my first album, All the Roads That Lead Us Home. So here we go. And then if you have any other suggestions for what to play an improv tune about, we'll do that next. Let me just try one last attempt. Okay, see if that is any better. We'll do Let It Go. Here we go. Let me see if this works. Okay, I think that'll work. This bow is driving me very upset, but that's okay. We'll get it working. So this is Let It Go. When the smoke clears, when the dust settles, where do you go? Who do you know? When the damage is done and it blots out the sun, to whom do you run? To whom do you run? Let yourself let it go. The urge to have, the need to know. Stay awake through the flow and let yourself let it go. Carry these words deep in your chest, too hard to release, and lay them to rest when the bitterness creeps in. How do you keep it under control from robbing your soul? Let yourself let it go. The urge to have, the need to know. Stay awake through the flow and let yourself let it go. So that is Let It Go. Obviously, not the one from the movie Frozen. I feel like Frozen and I have this weird connection because about a year before Frozen came out, I wrote Let It Go. And then I woke up one day and I went to Amazon or whatever, like to iTunes, and Let It Go is like number one on the charts, but it obviously wasn't my Let It Go. It was the one from Frozen. And then this year, apparently, Frozen 2 has a song called Lost in the Woods, which I find to be hilarious because that's another song that I wrote a couple years later that's on my newest album. I played it last week with my friend Al. So me and Frozen have some kind of thing. So whatever Frozen 3 is, if they make one, I suppose they'll have a song with the same name as one of my songs, which is kind of hilarious. So, um, thank you, Bartek. I'm glad you were here. I hope you have a good night. Love you and see you next week, hopefully. So take care. And let's see, I'll do a couple more tunes. Anyone have a suggestion for a improvisational piece, a theme for me to do? I'll wait a couple minutes because I know there's a bit of a delay. But if anyone has a theme, that would be sweet. I'm thinking we've done Waves, which was kind of a darker melody. Spring, which is like a bouncy one. So maybe something smooth. Oh, somebody said Bunnies. Okay, I'll think about that one. Um, yeah, maybe I could do Bunnies actually. I'll maybe try that. Oh, friendship. That would be a good one. How about two bunnies that are friends? Just kidding. I'll think about how I could do Bunnies possibly. And then I think I'll end on a fiddle tune probably. So here we go. This is Bunnies slash like small animals, I guess. Oh, I wish I could just play like Barry White asked a song for Europe by Johnson Johannesson, but I don't know like a lot of covers, unfortunately. And America the Beautiful, I mean, I could improv that one, but I don't know. I haven't like learned a fiddle arrangement with the looping pedal, so we shall see. Okay, here we go. So, So, um, that is a bunny. um, the beginning with the that was supposed to be a bunny sniffing, and then the rest of the melody was supposed to be hopping bunnies. So, don't know if you know um, like if you felt like that represented rabbits to you, but that's what I was thinking of when I was trying to picture rabbits hopping around and sniffing each other in the grass. That's what I came up with. So that is improv. Number two or three, I think. And then I'm gonna do one more song, and Barry has a request. I assume he means someday will linger in the sun. So I will play that for you, and hopefully, I'll be able to see you all next week too. I'll be back next Sunday, and every week it should be getting a little bit more figured out. Getting a different audio setup and a better camera, and hopefully, the better internet will make the sound quality even better. And that would be fun. So I'm gonna do "Someday We'll Linger in the Sun" for Barry, and then we'll stick around and say hi to you. Trying to think if I have any more tunes I want to play today, but I'll definitely be back next week either way. So this is "Someday We'll Linger in the Sun." Our vows are complex, complex vintage wine. All ragged leaves and lemon rind. I spit you out, but now you're mine. We bit the fruit, it seemed a lie. I'll never know which way was right. Now side by side, we face the night. And I love you. And I love you. We walked to the pier and back again. It was the most scared I've ever been. You held my hand until the end. And I love you. And I love you. Don't tell me we've got time. The subtle thief of life, it slips away when we pay no mind. We pulled the weeds out till the dawn, nearly too tired to carry on. Someday we'll linger in the sun, and I love you. And I love you. And I love you. And I love you. There you go. That someday will linger in the sun. That's the song I entered into my Tiny Desk contest 4 years ago. And I am very grateful, especially now when we're at home, not able to go anywhere really. I am very grateful that we got to do so much traveling because of that song. And it was a pretty good experience. And hopefully we'll get back out on the road eventually as well. So I think that's all the music I have for you today. But I will be back next Sunday at 2 o'clock. And I'm going to come check in with you right now and say hello. If you think of anything that you want me to play, the thing about covers is they have to be loopable. So I kind of have to have a repetitive chord structure. But if you think of any requests, feel free to drop me a line or any improv themes I should prepare. My email is on my website, and I would love to hear from you. And I will also be able to see your comments next week. So tune in next week at 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time in Minnesota or wherever you are. Hopefully, this works for you. And I'm very appreciative of you being here. I'm going to just come and say hello real quick before I sign off. So here we go. Paul's going to take my violin from me, I think. Oh, I need to use the microphone, though. I forgot about that. I'll just unplug it from the thing. Thank you, my dear. See, I don't know if I can get it out actually. Not that strong. Thank you, my dear. Call your mom and dad are there if you want to say hey. You're like, I think they're there, so who knows? Thanks, my dear. Okay, doke. Hi, guys. Um, just wanted to say hello. Thank you so much for hanging out. Is everybody doing okay this week? Barry, I'm really glad that you came and that you were able to enjoy some requests, which is fun. Um, yeah, does anyone want to check in? What have you been doing this week? We've been trying to figure out how to make these live streams work better. Every time we do it, we learn a new thing, and so hopefully, eventually, we'll be masters of this. So yeah, if anyone wants to share how they've been coping or anything that they've been enjoying, um, we are at home. Somebody said, "Oh, well, besides my husband who just helped me reach my violin, we are at home. We live in an apartment building, so we do have people walking by occasionally because we live in an apartment. Um, but we are at home. Don't worry. I don't think I've been out since like March 13th. We go outside into our apartment like courtyard thing, but we don't do a lot of going anywhere else. So Amir, I don't know where Hamilton is. Is it what country is it next to, or like where is that? He said that I have many followers from Hamilton, but I don't know where that is. I guess I'm bad at geography. I don't know. Anybody else spending time doing something new that they enjoy? Oh, Owen said that I'm beginning to deliver meals on wheels again. Hadn't been able to for 6 weeks. Made a huge difference. That's really cool. So I think that is super important to get food to people who need it the most. And that is a really important thing. So good job for bringing food to people who need to get it. Um, well, I'm so glad that that helped relieve your headache. And now I know it's the first capital of Iran. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that. I should learn more geography, obviously. So Tina said she's been doing a lot of crafts. That's cool. I've been doing some. The concert. Oh, poor you guys. Ranger Ron and Imaginary Instruments came in a little late. So yes, the concert's done, but we will be doing the replay in just a moment, and you can watch the whole thing from the beginning. So Barry said he's trying to do some grocery delivery for elder neighbors, started painting and listening to more music. That's about what we've been doing. Oh, cheers to you from Paris as well. I've been painting a lot of evenings, which is fun, watercolor painting, and then also um, doing a little bit of harp. I have a lap harp, and I was working on some Scottish fiddle tunes, so that's pretty cool to try on the harp to try reading sheet music with a totally different instrument. It's a mind bender. Like I can feel my brain working really hard, and it was intense last night. I was working on it. So so my magic violin bow, Amir asked, is it is a half-size bow that was made just for me. It fits me. I can hold it like a bass player does, and so I've had it since I was 15, so like 21 years now. I really like that bow a lot. It was made by a violin maker in Two Harbors, Minnesota, called Jody Anderson. And when I started to learn how to play, we realized that a regular bow didn't really work that well. Because it didn't fit in my hand right. So she made me one. And the pink hair are synthetic hairs, and I'm still trying to get used to it because I've never had synthetic hair before. It's this pink hair, which I think is really beautiful. It kind of reminds me of unicorn hair, but it is a little harder to play with if you've never used it. And now that we're in quarantine, I can't really go switch back to regular hair. So just trying to figure out how to work this one. But it is a good bow, and it's been with me for a very long time. Yeah, my friend Sarah is grooming her dog's winter coat. She is a really amazing craft person and like spins her own yarn and knits things that I'll never be able to knit in my whole life. So yeah, that's cool. And then Joshua Sailor asks, "How are the potatoes coming along?" Well, some of them have eyes, so not great. But we've been eating a lot of them. We had potato skins a couple times, potato cakes one time. Last night, Paul made a huge batch of stew with potatoes in it that we have like tons of leftovers now. So we got a lot of potatoes, and we have a lot more. In case anyone doesn't know, we ordered from Instacart and we asked for 4 potatoes, but they actually brought us 4 5-pound bags of potatoes. So we have 20 pounds of potatoes and we're trying to eat them before they go bad. Angel, thank you for tuning in. I am glad to see you here again, and I will work on America the Beautiful for you sometime. So you're from the land of potatoes. Oh, seriously, Barry, if you have any creative recipes, this is the time where we could use some help thinking of new things to make. So feel free to email me. My website is violinscratches.com. And that's where you can, there's a contact page, and I'll see that if you send me a message. And I hope you guys, oh, do I ever jam out to pop music or hip hop? I haven't done a ton of that because I'm really pretty into like indie folk rock and then also improvisational stuff. But I have a friend, Kaylin Heffernan, in a hip hop group called Wheelchair Sports Camp, and she has the same disability as me. And I have jammed with her music before, and that's pretty fun to do. So she's, yeah, I will. And then I've thought about a couple of different pop songs that I'd like to cover. And I think now that I'm starting to feel more adjusted to being home all the time that I might eventually tackle a couple of those pop covers, and I would definitely play them here if ever I do complete learning those. So yeah, well, I think I'm gonna sign off and let you guys go. But I really appreciate you being here with me again today. Um, Please come back next week and tell your friends. And again, these shows are obviously free. If you're able to leave a tip, it's really appreciated, but you don't have to because I just want you guys to have fun things to do. And we will be back next Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. But you can watch the replays anytime. There's a playlist of these videos, and I would love to see you again soon. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening from all over the world. I really, really, really appreciate it. Take care. Bye. See you later.